Hello and welcome to 6 Minute Saturday. I'm Tina Powell, C-Suite Social Media, here to bring you great marketing tips to help you grow your business in 6 minutes or more, because you know I tend to talk a little bit long. Today I'm going to actually be using some notes, and hopefully I'm going to make it within or at least close to the 6 minutes. Before we begin though, I really want to say a thank you. It is Memorial Day weekend. So thank you to all the vets out there, the active men and women who protect our country and our freedoms and our liberties every single day. I'm so grateful. So thank you, and I hope that you all enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. So with that, today is episode 22. We're going to be talking about GDPR, what it means, what it stands for, and why you should care. So give me a second to just switch the screen up. I have, of course, a great presentation that is prepared for you today, so to reinforce a little bit of our learning. And with that, on your mark, get set, go. It is 6 minutes here. Okay, so GDPR, what does GDPR stand for and why should you care? So GDPR stands for General Data Protection Regulation, and it went into effect yesterday. Yesterday's date was May 25th, 2018, but in actuality, this initiative dates back to 1995, when it was known as the Data Protection Directive that was established back then to guarantee the rights and the privacy rights and protection for the 28 countries that make up the European Union, specifically the data of those citizens. So here are some important facts. This GDPR replaces that directive. It actually makes it much stronger. Instead of a directive, now we go to a regulation measure. Number two is that this directive is helping to guarantee the rights of privacy that is related to personal data, and we're going to go over what some of that data is. And number three, it's really geared towards stimulating economic growth by cutting costs and red tape for European businesses, and the cost of enforcement with the 28 rules rather than the one rule makes a lot of sense. But the most important thing, and here is the main takeaway, because there is a thinking that the GDPR affects just the member countries in the EU. Really what it's doing is it's protecting the data of those citizens, and those citizens could also too be located here in the US, and they could also be your customers. So here's the most important thing, the takeaway, drum roll please, and you'll see also too that I've included the link below. That is so important. I really encourage you to visit the website. But basically the changes give people more control over their personal data and make it easier for them to access it. They are designed to make sure that people's personal information is protected. And here's the big key. No matter where it is sent, processed, or stored, even outside the EU, as may often be the case on the internet. And that's why this is so extremely important. So now, what is personal data? And this information comes directly from that website. Again, the link was provided in the slide before that, and personal data relates to these categories and beyond. So this is only a slice here. Your name, obviously, your address, where you're located. You might have an online identifier. There might be a cookie that or even a website beacon to actually map who you are and what your behavior is as you go from website to page, your health information, income, and even your cultural profile. So all of this is personal data. And so when we're talking about GDPR, it's related to this data, basically everything that's online. So here you have a responsibility, your company has a responsibility that protects the rights of people giving you your data. And again, I think that it's a best practice for you to look at your customer database. You might have it in a CRM like a Salesforce or Redtail, and part of this might also be in your MailChimp. So I think it's fair to assume that you're going to have some interaction with customers or even prospects that are a member of or a citizen of those 28 countries. So here are the important things, and you can again visit the website. I want to talk a little bit about communication and marketing, and want to walk you through the process if you're perhaps a financial company and you're having a conference, for example. So if you're providing a conference, you have to be very careful with your communications marketing. And I'm going to tell you some of the new things that you're going to have to do. Basically, is you're going to need a legal basis for every point of data that you're going to collect. That means at registration, you're going to need to do the following. And again, consult with your compliance attorney. I'm certainly not a compliance attorney, but I am a marketer and I am a communications expert that acts within the guidelines of compliance. So here it is. You'll need a legal basis for the data that you're asking. Explain why you're asking for that data. Number 2 is say how you or your sponsors will use that information. 3 is you're going to have to gain explicit consent. That means that your registration, your landing pages, your forms, and all of your conference materials, you're probably going to have to build a dedicated landing page just for GDPR regulation. And last is to provide a privacy statement. Again, how you're going to use that data. There are some additional things that we didn't yet talk about that relate to warnings, consent, the ability to erase data completely if that is indeed what is required of you. So again, you have to visit the website yourself, but most importantly, speak to compliance and make sure that you have these data. Time is up. Make sure that you have these data. Okay, there we go. Make sure that you have these data safeguards in place to protect you. Again, the fine is really super high. So the cost of non-compliance, you don't even want to go there. There is a fine, so be very careful for that. And again, speak with your compliance attorney. Next weekend, we're going to be talking about another related topic to GDPR, and that is the use of HTTPS protocol. That's Hypertext Transfer Protocol, and security on the web. So I hope that this information has been helpful to you. I'm sorry that I rushed through it a little bit, but I hope everyone has a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend. You have my information, tina@csuitesocialmedia.com if you have any questions, or text the word 444999 to join our mailing list, and you can check our privacy statement on our website as well. Everyone have a great weekend, and thanks again for tuning in. Take care. Bye.